Cancers, welcome back to the channel. This is Faith for the Divine Faith, and this is going to be your weekly horoscope for October 2nd through the 8th. Already with all these cards wanting to pop out, you're antsy, anxious, you're looking for answers. Definitely, yeah, I just got anxious when I just said anxiousness. So a lot of Cancers right now, you're having a very unsettling time, trying to catch your breath. Some of you guys are nervous about what's to come. You may just be nervous about or worried pretty much about how things will turn out. You know, it's way too up in the air and it's hard for you to sleep at night or rest. Some of you don't have a peace of mind. Okay, so of course, make sure that you apply this to your sun, moon, or rising in case this reading does not resonate for your sun sign, okay? Or moon, rising, whichever one you're listening to. But anyway, let's take a look-see. You definitely need clarity, okay? And look at that. I split the deck and we have Four of Swords. Like I said, you're not resting. Some of you Cancers have been pickpocketed, okay? Rather that be someone may have possibly stole your debit card information. Some of you guys may have possibly, maybe there was somebody that you trust and you gave them money for maybe a business or something like that. And it just didn't turn out the way you wanted to go, or this person is not answering you back. Yeah, I'm just going to be honest, Cancers. This week, you may be doing a lot of crying. I definitely feel like it's going to be an emotional one. Let's take a look. Page of Swords. You're refining your talents right now. But even outside of that, you want to retaliate against somebody. Could be a younger air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But you may be having you know, a lot of trouble with air sign people. Doesn't matter if they're younger or they are older. Some of you guys are trying to get some sort of records. Some of you are trying to get something tied to getting a record expunged, or you're trying to help somebody with that. Okay. Now we have all these butterflies energy with the card. So some of you guys could be definitely healing from a sticky situation with a Scorpio, or this person is possibly trying to offer you healing right now, maybe indirectly, because I do see stalking energy coming through as well with this Page of Swords. But there's also this this battle that you're going through within yourself when it pertains to you having to give up something. You don't want to give up anything, but yet your growth has it's like the transformation is here, but it's not really taking shape in your life because you're hanging on to something. You may be hanging on to a belief system. You may be hanging on to people's negativity, because the Page of Swords can definitely come with negativity. You know, he is definitely that person where, you know, the truth in a way is his birthright. He doesn't give a shit. Okay. You want to cry in front of me because I told you the truth? Go do that shit somewhere else. I just don't want to see it. He can be brutal. Excuse me. He can be brutal in how he is in a manner when it pertains to dealing with other people and their emotions. So some of you Cancers have to be very careful, because I see you being on edge during this week when it pertains to how you deal with other people's emotions, how you receive other people's emotions, or how other people receive your emotions, okay? You may definitely be very slick with the tongue, okay? Some of you guys, I hate to say it, you may be getting a little bit irritated, fed up when it pertains to your children, and their energy is erratic because they're just picking up what you're putting down. So some of you have to be very careful. I'm also getting something about a sandwich. So this will be a good week to take your lunch or not be so consumed with trying to eat out, because some of you may possibly be worried about your finances, the status of your job. If you're possibly trying to find a job and you're waiting on people to respond back to you when it pertains to your applications. But the good thing here is with the Page of Swords, this is also a good week where you can knuckle down. Okay, you can have a seat and you can get shit done to where you can succeed, unlike other people. But I feel like the thing that's getting in the way is your own negativity. You know, it's almost like the vibe I'm getting, some of you guys is coming across like You know, you're waiting for somebody to insult you. You're waiting for somebody to be negative to you. And then that's when you'll move your ass. And it's just ass backwards. Okay. Anyway, I'm also getting something about operator. Who knows? Some of you Cancers, maybe you, I mean, hey, who knows? Phones, I don't know, phone sex operator, some type of operator that deals with the phone. But even with this Page of Swords energy here, research, some of you guys may possibly be trying to get into the field of research, spying, telesales, shit, espionage. I mean, I know that's up there, but whatever. Okay, something tied to acting as well, because some of you Cancers, you may possibly be trying to get into this particular field of the arts, film, especially if you have Pisces, heavy Pisces, Neptune, or possibly Uranus energy in your chart. Okay, if you have those heavy elements, you may possibly get a chance at some point in your lifetime to be in the film, entertainment industry, or maybe some of you guys just want to work, couldn't possibly be PR, that still counts. Okay. But either way, I also see this vibe of like you standing your ground, because there's an energy here where someone may possibly try to insult you during this week and you're not having it. You know, some of you actually do feel like that you've lost your way. You know, like your talent never goes anywhere, but I feel like you go through these possibly long periods of time where you're just like a fish out of damn water, just flapping around on the damn dock, and they're just like, well, there they go again. You know, just leave them be. They'll find their way back to the water eventually. And that's the kind of vibe that I'm getting. You're slowly You're slowly finding your way back to the water, but this doesn't come without tears. Okay, and I feel like that's what's happening this week. You're overflowed with emotions, because it's almost just like, what am I going to do? What am I supposed to do? It's almost like you're kind of like talking to the universe, like, are you not hearing me? I need help. So that's the type of energy that I'm getting. However, you will make it through, because I see the talent is sticking out. There will be, it's kind of weird because whenever, I know I just interrupted myself, but it's kind of weird because whenever I put these cards together, it's like their arms match. So you're being held up right now by your angels or your spirit guides, even though you want to cry, even though you want to break down, even though you don't necessarily understand. Some of you will be getting into the field of education. I'm getting like a medical journal. So some Cancers in the medical field will be submitting an article for the medical journal. But also I see this energy where you want to travel the world. Okay, some of you guys, you want to reach the world with your talent, but you feel the field that maybe you're trying to get into, it may be underrepresented based off of who you are, culture, background, whatever. So I see you're trying to break barriers. You're trying to break records. You're trying to be the rule breaker in some type of a manner. But the biggest thing here is you're trying to complete something in your life so that you can move on to something else. I honestly feel like that you've already completed it, but you haven't started the new journey, the new beginning just yet. It's almost just like you've went through the transformation. Now it's like, now what? But another bad habit, because Cancer rules, fourth house, there's an issue when it comes to you won't let go of the past. Okay. So with that being said, some of you guys, even if it's pertaining to a person, you could be dating them. You may have possibly met them on a dating website. They could be new to you. Some of you guys, you may be joining a dating website during this week and you could meet a younger air sign, but it's like you have to give this person a chance. But honestly, with the world, I feel like you already know this person, like you're already in contact with them, like emotionally, intellectually, in some type of manner. Maybe you work with them and they may have just exchanged you guys may have just exchanged numbers, or I see that happening this week. So this is an energy here where I kind of get the vibe where you need to give it a chance. You're asking for completion. Some of you guys may even possibly ask for change, but I honestly do feel like somebody that you're dealing with who has this cold, hard exterior, they're changing. But it's almost like you don't want them to, because you've been so used to the disappointment that this person has given you. It's like, I don't believe that you're trying to change, but I genuinely see that this person is making baby steps to changing. They're still coming through as the Page, so they haven't grown up yet. But I do get the vibe that this person is trying. I mean, I know you don't want to believe it because they've let you down before, but it does come through where it seems like that this person is serious this time about actually trying to make this work. And like I said, this could even possibly be somebody that you just met, somebody that you're interested in. So even for those of you where you're you're interested in somebody new and communication has been off, or you feel like this person is a liar, because that's your issue. You feel like everybody's a liar. Some of you even feel like everybody's out to get you, especially when it pertains to social media. If you're on social media, you're using that as a crutch, as an excuse for why you're not succeeding. But this is on you because you have the talent, but you can't be lazy with it. You can't. Some of you guys, there's this energy here where you may be, it's like you're coming across like you're choosing to be a sacrificial lamb. Like, you're going to have to get rid of that. Some of you guys, it's almost like you're choosing to suffer when you don't have to. There's a way out. There's a door that's opening for you to go through. You just don't want to take it. That's why I said the completion is here. You just don't want to start the new beginning. So, and a lot of you guys, it could be, you don't believe that it's actually a new beginning. You feel like same old, but I don't think so. I do feel like this has been in the works for like 3 years. That's why I said some of you guys, you've been at like a low point when it pertains to your talent or whatever this is, 12th house things for like the last 3 years or 2 years. And now that you've come to a completion, you've been so used to being in sadness and sorrow, you don't believe that something good is trying to take shape. So this kind of gives me a vibe. Let go of the negativity. Let go of the disbeliefs, because you can achieve a lot this week. Seriously. But that's on you. It don't got shit to do with me. Anyway, we're out of here. So Cancer, this has been your weekly horoscope. I hope it helped you, and see you next week.